Nice early morning for me, and today I'm going to get to last month's Bokksu, or Bokksu, Japanese snack box. So, for those unaware, my name is Citizen Strife. This is a Japanese snack box, which I receive every month via a subscription service. So there are several different ones of these. The Bokksu is the one I use, and I get Japanese snack boxes, and they have a theme each month. And I go through the box as I unveil it, and I take pictures, and I try to give as immediate thoughts as possible. Process usually takes me a couple of hours, and then I immediately post it. So you're getting as immediate and thorough a reaction for what I'm experiencing as it happens. For this month, it's going to be Bamboo Wishes of Tanabata, and that is the Tanabata Star Festival. They hang different wishes on these little paper slips on trees, and then they do that, and they get their wishes to come true. I'm very curious to see what kind of things they have. Apparently, this box is focusing on treats you'd find at said festival, so should be a different take than the ones I tend to get. One of my absolute favorite things to do, other than eat the food and learn about the food, is getting those Japanese words and phrases in the front of the book. So let's learn Japanese. It's Hoshi, star, Amanogawa, Milky Way, Sasa, bamboo leaves, and Mukashi Banashi, folk tale. I always marvel at just how professional I am. Just look at it. Anyway, both of these pictures are near the back of the book. They detail different parts about the themes of each month. Like I said, this one is about Tanabata, the Star Festival, talking about the myth and the folktale surrounding it, and also describing what's actually involved with the festival to an extent. So here's a look at the box that is closed and one that is open. The open box, you can see there's like 10 to 15 different items, and that's going to be my late breakfast. So I'm going to be full after this, I'm sure. Starting off, as always, with the tea. We've got Earl Grey and orange Japanese black tea. What I noticed immediately was I'm used to Earl Grey having a bit of a tinge or a tang to it, or orange to have spice. The flavors ended up balancing out to be a kind of more standard black tea. Just no frills, no nothing. You get a hint of the citrus of the bergamot, but you don't get a whole bunch. So if you're looking for a more subtle Earl Grey, or even barely noticeable, this could be a good option. I will suggest steeping it longer than they suggest. This is for all teas that they do. They say to steep this for 2 to 3 minutes. I usually steep it for 5, but that worked for me. Fruits Mixed Juice Mochi. This one, of the 4 or 5 fruits they mention in the little blurb there, the closest one this reminds me of is banana. So subtly sweet, nice enough, no frills, easy enough to eat. Pure Gummy Premium, Hokuto White Peach. So many plosives. Pizza, pepper, pretzel, pasta. Bleh! Anyway, this one is probably a 1.25 or 1.5 out of 5 on the sourness scale. You can see the sour crystals there. It comes and then leaves and then comes back as soon as it's near the end, getting an aftertaste. But much like the mochi, it's a very easy to eat snack. I like this one. No Pineapple Financier. I appreciate that for once the financiers are nice and bite-sized. A little tough at first, the crust on the outside, but easier to eat as soon as you bite into it. And the pineapple is there mixed with the sugar. Nothing just out of chaos. Outward chaos, just a nice breaded mix with some pineapple flavor. TD Early Chocolate Brownie. I looked at this thing thinking it was going to be an easy 5, because chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. And as soon as I ate it, I was reminded dark chocolate is not my favorite thing. So if dark chocolate is yours, this is right up your alley. I'm a milk chocolate or white chocolate guy, and I noticed it. It's still good. I mean, it's still chocolate, but you can tell my disappointment as soon as I ate into it. But hey, can't win them all. You know, just because something looks like a golden ticket doesn't make it a golden ticket. The Osaka caramel and chocolate pie is honestly looks more like a piece of bacon, but doesn't even taste great. It's honestly nondescript. It's flaky. There's some chocolate and caramel in there, I'm sure, but all I tasted was flaky. It was a bit awkward. Edamame senbei. I was totally expecting this to be salt, and tons of it. What I got instead was honestly kind of sweet. The powder is fantastic. The senbei itself, the cracker, is easy to eat, fluffy enough without being too hard or too soft, and this one's pretty decent. Like I said, there's just this hint of sweetness that makes everything just pop. Millet sandwich cookie, Satoshi lemon jam. Not really fond of this one. This one had a kind of spongy inside with the lemon. The lemon kind of flavor just kind of works, but I can't get past the texture. The nuttiness of the breading and the sponginess of it just makes for an unpleasant flavor. Not gonna lie, I was expecting these to be way worse. The infinite seaweed chips. As soon as I opened them, this intense seaweed smell just blech. But as soon as I bit into them, I noticed the seaweed was there, but it was mostly very good salt and a good crispiness, but it's a fluffy rice. It's easy to eat. I was pleasantly surprised. Lucky Ume Mayo Okaki, or Mayo Okaki. This one, really sharp as soon as you put your tongue onto it, but the consistency of the crackers themselves, or the Cheeto looking thing there, it's really hard to eat and didn't really leave me with a good impression. Kyoekubo Hojicha, and this lump of whatever is also whatever. The tea flavor does not do this consistency any favors. It's kind of like eating a lump of frosting, but earthy because of the tea flavor. If this was like chocolate or white chocolate or peanut, well, maybe not peanut butter, but you get the idea. A different flavor might make this work, but I had it just gritty. There was an aftertaste to it that still lingers like a minute or 2 minutes later. It's just not good. Hokkaido caramelized sugar butter pie sandwich. That mouthful is better than the taste itself. This is a lot like the caramel chocolate pie from earlier, just 2 of them and a little bit of cream in the middle. Not all that exciting. Canalche Noto salted caramel cake. So unlike financiers, this is kind of like a white bread versus a flour or a wheat bread kind of thing, and I like this a lot more. There's a lot more sugar to it, so it doesn't have the breadiness that I just don't like with these sorts of things. This one was pretty good. Edo Matsuri Ningyo Yaki Cake. Custard flavor. Kind of like one of those cake fillings. This one I like a lot more because it's a solid custard, kind of a round inside the cake instead of like in a spot like a Twinkie would be. The custard is easy to eat, good sugar, pretty good across the board here. Shimi Choco chocolate infused star shape crispy snack. That's a mouthful, and I added words because they're star shaped. Hello! I was going to save this for last, but I realized that the last one feels a bit more interesting to me, and having had this, I'm kind of glad. It's another in the, it's good, but not memorable. The crispiness and the chocolate are fine. The chocolate flavor is good. It's nice and sugary and sweet all the way through, but it's nothing spectacular. And to finish up, we've got crisp chips consomme flavor. And I was expecting more of these. I was expecting it to be heartier, and, if you get a big chunk of them, it does. But they're just chips. There's nothing amazing. It's nothing terrible. It just exists. And that's been the tone of this box. And again, that is what happens sometimes. The box was unmemorable, but I never take it for granted, because you can have some stuff that, like the tea flavored cake frosting thing from earlier. That was the one I didn't really like. But there was nothing other than that that was terrible. There was nothing that was a great thing. But I always keep an open mind with these things. And I always relish the chance to try it. And sometimes I try something new, and sometimes I end up regretting it, and sometimes I actually like the things I eat. And that's part of the fun, is the mystery involved. No matter how many different times I might have similar types of snacks or flavors, there's always a new spin on it. So I definitely appreciate it. But once again, this is the Bokksu or Bokksu. I get this every month, about $40 to $50, give or take, with shipping. I've done this, I think this is the 5th year going on now. And again, it's something that has become of a tradition each month, and I just love doing it. I'm not regretting it, because it's a meal in and of itself, and it's a taste of different things. Different types of snacks, different types of teas, different types of just things in general, but it definitely fits the mode of the channel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but I will get this edited and I will get it out to you guys on YouTube. See ya.